We will be honoring Tom Cruise, actor and producer who has been entertaining us for 36 years. He has had some memorable moments, both on and off the screen. Please welcome Vicki Patterson.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, this evening we are going to honor Tom Cruise. Many of you know him as an actor, some of you know him as a producer. Back in 1981, Tom Cruise did a movie called Endless Love. Now if you go back in and look at it, some movie sites recognize him as in this movie and some do not. Brooke Shields was in that movie, and we'll get back to that in a little bit. But one of his more famous movies is he had about 4 in the early 1980s. In Taps, that was one of his co-starring roles at the time. He played this outrageous soldier, and in the final scenes, he is blowing down people with a machine gun. And he's telling everybody that it's beautiful, man, it's beautiful. You get a little bit of glimpse into his mental capacities in that movie. Next, he was in The Outsiders. This was about a group of kids who were greasers, and he really played the role great. He took caps off his teeth so that his teeth looked like they were broken, and he got all greased up, and he was really getting into these roles. It was said that he really got into character, and during filming, he refused to take a shower. And towards the end of filming, his castmates threw him in a fountain and watched him because he was so ripe that they couldn't stand to be around him anymore. But he got into his character. Risky Business. Do you know that he only made $75,000 as an actor on that? When you think about what he makes now, and that was one of his major roles, he's come a long way. I'm pretty proud of him in that direction. And then Top Gun, where he played Maverick. We've got to love Maverick. He was that flying ace, and he just had that toothy smile that we all remember that he was giving his co-stars. That was the beginning of his acting career. Now, personally, he liked to date a lot of actresses, and with that, I found out that he dated Cher, who was 16 years his senior. That was quite a combination, Cher and Tom Cruise. I'm not sure what the benefit was, but we'll get back to that in a minute too. He's been married 3 times. First he married Mimi Rogers, and we have to thank her for introducing him to Scientology. That is his religion of choice now. Next, he married Nicole Kidman, and they did 3 movies together. Out of his movies, those were the lowest grossing movies ever. Perhaps he shouldn't work with his spouses. And then he met Katie Holmes. And who cannot forget that scene on Oprah when he jumps up on the couch and declares his love for Katie Holmes. That's another glimpse into his psychology that I go back and think, maybe we should have caught that one a little bit sooner. He's come up with some great quotes within his movies. First is, I feel the need for speed. And that's from Top Gun with his grinny, toothy grin. And you can just hear him saying that whenever it's said. Next, another one favorite of mine, quoting Jerry Maguire, is, show me the money. He did really good in Jerry Maguire and actually won some awards for that role. It wasn't one of the Razzies. He's won one of those too. But one of my favorite personal quotes of his is, I think psychiatry should be outlawed. When he declared that, most of Hollywood was beside itself because 90% of them are in therapy. He went in and criticized Brooke Shields, who was his first co-star in his very first movie, and criticized her openly for using antidepressants for postpartum depression. Now, karma can really get somebody. It turns out that when he was having his child surgery with Katie Holmes, in the next room Brooke Shields was delivering her second daughter as well in the same hospital on the same day. Ironic that they would both be in the hospital having babies, and all the controversy that he had said about this situation. It turns out that late August 2006, he apologized to her in person for saying all of the things that he had said about antidepressants. Perhaps he got a little glimpse and used his psychiatry. Now, he's in the process of making his 6th Mission Impossible movie. Can you imagine 6 movies as him as Ethan Hunt? One of my favorite quotes of Ethan Hunt that I'm going to leave you with tonight, and I think it sums him up, is, "We rolled up a snowball and threw it into hell. Now we'll see if it has a chance." Or Ghostbusters.